Well, folks, we were wrong. Apparently, The Last of Us Part 1 gameplay just came out. We're gonna be reacting to it. Listen, man, people are legitimately looking like this, okay? I'm not capping. Smash the like button if you're looking like this. Subscribe if you're brand new. And let's see if they're making a comeback, because there are people saying that they're making a comeback. There are people saying that $70 still a lot.
More than 2 years ago, when we were finishing Last of Us Part 2, and we were working on those flashbacks within that scene for the first game, we got excited with the idea of like, oh man, what if we made The Last of Us Part 1 to look as good, if not better, than what we have done with Last of Us Part 2, which we really
I don't know about that,
like
bro.
what we could do from gameplay and a graphical standpoint, and felt like if we do that, we could actually come even closer to our original vision of what the first game would have been had we not been constrained by technology.
Damn, yo, are we gonna see Abby the Brock Lesnar in a rebuild for the PS5?
The original
biggest cap or no cap?
of
Thoughts?
The Last of Us, I think in a lot of ways was larger than what the PlayStation 3 was capable of.
The tech of the PS5, it's like an open box of tools and goodies that we can play from and draw from. The 4K, HDR, improved graphics, 60 frames, help us to reimagine.
Hey, whoa, okay, real quick. I want to know if there are gonna be gameplay improvements or not. Leakers is saying there's no improvement. Let's see. 60 FPS, yeah.
It gave us opportunities to rebuild our characters, the highest fidelity. Not only are the characters more detailed, I mean down to the...
Yo, honestly, bro, there's a graphical difference, but for $70, I'm not too sure about that one too. But hold on, let's actually keep
irises
watching.
and the pupil depth. You know, you fall into the eyes of the characters. Aside from that, facial animation is just way more believable. Like all the nuances, all the little subtle reactions, glances, glares, right? Like you get all of it almost closer to sort of the original performances.
So no matter what, you stick to me like glue. Like glue. Like glue. Got it. Good. Good.
We are able now to
Yo, Morphos will be like, but is it $70? Is it $70 worth
not
it?
only just have the highest fidelity characters in the cutscene, but also in gameplay. It's the same character, so now we can do these seamless transitions in and out. Every part of the game has benefited from seamless transitions and emotional scripting.
It do be looking good, but I don't know,
Stories
guys.
happen in gameplay. On a
Yo,
stick.
PS4 Pro is looking so much. Listen, man, I don't see a massive difference, bros. Okay, listen, man, I might need glasses. Okay, I might be going blind, but PS4 Pro version is not looking bad whatsoever. Look at that. There's like a lot more textures there. This one is a lot more realistic, a lot more cleaner. I mean, I'm not saying that graphics are clearly better, like that. But at the end of the day, $70, like, damn, bro. I recorded a video earlier, but
My mom.
All this stuff is designed to keep
now
you
that we have here
constantly
this
in
one,
this world.
Riley, come here. Now you got this. Go.
I don't know, Chief. I don't know, man. Free delivery? There's
One of
never a
the
free
things
delivery,
that
man.
the PlayStation 5 is really enabling is that we're able to have a density of physics objects in a scene that we could never do before. Like, this has always been the dream, is to have this number of bumpables, chippables, breakables, destructible
Wow,
objects in a
dude.
scene. Just makes the world feel rich, it makes it feel lived in.
Yo, honestly, it's
Materials
looking
and
pretty good,
properties that
man.
you'd expect. The turret truck in Pittsburgh, when it's firing at you and it's just ripping apart the concrete and sending objects flying left and right,
Seeing things break, like there's fear, there's a real fear that it invokes.
and it's giving us a much more dynamic range of gameplay to play with.
But is it $70
Our
good?
AI
I don't know,
check
man.
has just
Wait, what?
increased incredibly. What we were building the basis off of was The Last of Us Part 2's AI, and it has sophisticated systems for things like the fundamental knowledge model of how these NPCs perceive and understand what the player is much more sophisticated.
Yo, will the gameplay be better? Dude, I have a feeling that, listen, man, I'm not too sure, but it looks like that the leaker might be capping. I don't think, because a lot of people are saying that he's a national treasure. He saved us like $70, and rightfully so, respectfully so, but damn, man, I think he was wrong with the AI. Or what if the gameplay he recorded was on easy difficulty? That's a good argument I saw floating around as well. So maybe they're playing on like ultra veteran difficulty to show us the gameplay, right? Could be that too.
Now how the enemies are communicating with each other, how they're chasing you, how they're flanking you, how intense that fight feels. It's so much more rewarding coming out of it from the other side.
But $70, I don't know, man.
One of the other big AI improvements is the buddies. The buddies technology that we developed for The Last of Us Part 2 has this very sophisticated understanding of like, okay, this is where the enemies can see their exposure. We not only have exposure, we have future exposure. So buddies
Lol.
can know, okay, that enemy is walking forward and they're about to round this corner. So in 3 seconds, that corner is going to be exposed. So I'd better move now to avoid this enemy seeing.
Oh, damn.
This really lets the buddies make very complex decisions and maintain that feeling of stealth much more believably.
This is the rebuild they were talking about,
Another
dude.
big enhancement to the gameplay is that we have this technology called motion matching. Motion matching is this technology that's basically using logic that tries to match the desired movement to a bucket of hundreds of animations. A mocapped actor has gone in and run this whole gauntlet of movements to get a really full set of all the different ways a person can move. And then it's basically every frame trying to find the best matching animation that fits the path of where the character.
Dudes, like, I don't know about this, okay? Because I'm right now thinking, because the gameplay did leak, okay? There's a lot of controversy, rightfully so. A lot of people are talking, a lot of people are dropping 20 pounds of shiza on it. And the fact that they just came out with this gameplay, in your opinion, okay? From your expertise, you think that this was planned? Like, they wanted this to happen where, you know, leak the gameplay out, create hype, create buzz. Some people, I'm assuming they thought that people wouldn't be mad, but people are mad and now they're like, okay, let's drop a gameplay. Or you think that this was all natural and this was not made up, where, you know, gameplay got leaked and they're seeing a lot of controversy, so they're like, okay, you know what, we gotta drop official gameplay. But regardless, respect that they dropped this official gameplay, but
and this motion model just gives this really seamless sense of transition. The player's movement is just a lot cleaner. It's this really smooth organic movement through the space.
First,
I'm glad it's official now, you know?
And then beyond that, we wanted to add several features that fans have been asking for. For example, we
Frame
now
rate?
have a permadeath mode.
oh,
Beyond that,
permanent?
we've added a brand new speedrun mode, so players can time themselves. There's a whole community of gamers that just want
Oh
to
my
see how
God.
fast they can play through this game. Beyond that, we added a bunch
Yo, it's changing my mind right now. But $70, that's still steep, okay? That's still
more
steep.
of unlockables. So there's all these different outfits for Ellie and Joel that people can unlock. A model viewer mode, so people can really appreciate the details. We added award-winning accessibility features.
Award. Yeah, okay,
that
that's
we
true,
offer,
that's true, man.
That's a barrier removed for someone.
That Game Awards was literally Last of Us Game Awards, man.
As she surveys the apartment, her eyes wander to Joel. She steps past the couch. He wears the wristwatch Sarah gifted him, which now has a cracked face.
To my knowledge, this is the first PlayStation game that has audio description built into the game, built into the cinematics.
Now it's nighttime. Joel stirs in his sleep.
And that's really the way we tried to push the frontier of accessibility on this game.
Okay.
So much of the identity of The Last of Us is the
man.
world.
Damn.
We
I don't know,
revamped completely the art direction. You know, everything from these expansive vistas that not only are they beautiful, but you feel the environments. You feel the environments in a much more visceral way. The rooftops overlooking the
I feel the $70, my guy. I don't know about you, but I feel the $70.
building, for example, like just the breath of fresh air when you go up there and you just like, you feel that sort of release in tension. And then, you know, to juxtapose that down in the tunnels in Wilds, and you get that dank, flooded tunnel feel, that humidity, you can actually feel it. All these environments are just completely reimagined.
Now we got our engine on the PS5, those haptics, the 3D audio, the fast loading. It really creates a much more immersive, and because of that, much more emotional experience.
One of the things I absolutely love with the 3D audio in The Last of Us Part 1 is being able to hear an enemy before they sneak up on you. And trying to do a stalker fight with the 3D audio is just so much fun. You're hearing them skitter around in a different room, and you're hearing them trying to get up behind you.
Oh my god. Yeah, dude, I remember this area. I'm hyped for that. 3D audio?
Two-part reaction of like hearing, turning, seeing, reacting. It just really heightens that sense of just being grounded. You are in this character, you are in this world.
Oh no, man. Yeah, in your opinion, how much they should charge you? 40, 30, 20, 10, 50, 60? They're already charging 70. So what's your opinion?
The amount of control that developers have over the DualSense. It's really, really cool. All the guns in the game have a variable amount of resistance on the triggers when you aim them. The way it works with the bow is that at the very beginning, when they're starting to draw the bow, there's a little bit of resistance. And then as the bow gets tauter and tauter, the amount of resistance is increasing. And then when you release the bow, you're also getting that resistance going out of the trigger.
Oh my god.
When you are aiming and firing the shotgun, you're going to get a haptic vibration on the shot. And then what I think is one of the ways that the DualSense really advances things is you're going to get a haptic vibration on the pump of the shotgun. And what's much more sophisticated about that on the DualSense is that, in effect, has a little like speaker in it, and it's playing an audio file that comes.
Yeah, this is why they're charging $70.
Through the vibrations, and those two beats
This is what
is what you're going to feel on the controller.
Yeah, this is why it's $70.
This also ties in.
This is where the money is gonna be worth it, boys.
Missions. So if you're seeing Joel taking apart a gun or screwing something in
Like-
or putting a new stock on a gun, that moment where he's like jamming that on, you're gonna get that haptic feedback on that.
Yeah, this is why it's
haptics
$70.
all across the board, for all the moments you kind of expect for clambering, jumping, landing, meleeing, getting meleeed, like all those kind of high intensity moments we have represented in the haptics.
Bro,
What
that's
I personally
crazy, man.
absolutely adore is the way we can enhance the really like quiet, subtle moments of gameplay. So it's like when Joel goes in to pet the giraffe, getting that little light touch on the haptics as he's petting the giraffe.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
To me,
Oh my
that's
god! I'm
the essence of
shaking!
Last of Us. It's the high tension moments, it's the low tension moments, it's all of it feeling grounded. It's you're feeling immersed in this world. It's all about bringing you along with that story in as many ways as we can. And that's what the new technology on the PlayStation 5 is allowing.
New technology, boys. I don't know, man. Like,
Everything you hope for?
Jury's still out.
There's something
not
special
everything
about
I
that
hope
core
for, to be
experience
honest.
of
Not
Playing
everything.
as Joel and Ellie on this journey, then to take that experience and really honor it and keep the authenticity of it, but elevate it in every way possible, whether it's pipeline, whether it's art direction, whether it's technology, everything that allows us to make that experience better. Not different, extremely better. That's why, to me, this is the definitive way to play The Last of Us.
Yeah, now listen, man, you could have called it remaster, honestly, but what are your thoughts? $70 still a little bit steep, but click on this video on the screen. We got Modern Warfare 2 gameplay leaks going around and a ton of stories. Click on it, and I will see you there.